This interview is for information only and should not be considered as investment advice or a recommendation to buy shares in the company featured. Welcome to this StockBox interview.
So today I'm joined by Claus Skaaning, the CEO and co-founder of DigiShares, which last month received a strategic investment from Valereum, laying the groundwork for a collaboration in the tokenized real-world asset space. Thank you very much for joining us today, Claus. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm visiting with Valereum in their office in London, and we're speaking synergies, so it's a good day.
Excellent. So this is the first time we've had you on. So perhaps before we get into the future, could you just walk us through what DigiShares does?
DigiShares is basically a software company, software as a service company. We sell a white label software platform for RWA tokenization, and we are one of the leaders in the space. We've got close to 200 clients globally in more than 40 countries, and we have a focus on growing the software business. In addition to this, we are also an exchange operator. We have launched an exchange for trading tokenized real estate. First instance in the US about a month ago or 6 weeks ago. Next instance in South Africa, and then also other regions around the world. We want to make sure that our clients have a way to reach buyers and investors, right, and a way for us to create a distribution channel for tokenized real estate.
Perfect. So what's the sort of scale of opportunity on offer in that real estate tokenization space?
Global real estate is 326.5 billion US dollars, I think. If it's not trillion, it's a large number. Only 1% of that is tradable today, and even less than that would be digitized, I think. And only a very small fraction also is owned by retail investors, right? So there's a huge opportunity to disrupt the real estate asset class, make it, digitize it, make it available for retail investors, smaller investors, and so on, and make it liquid and tradable, so you can easily invest into it with small amounts of money and get out of your investment again. That's what we are pushing.
Yeah. So what do you think are the catalysts that are going to start to see tokenization penetrate this sector a bit more?
I think there are two trends that are supporting tokenization of real estate and real world assets in general, right? One is crypto adoption in general. We need to see more crypto adoption. We need to see easier, more user-friendly technology, right? More easily used wallets, on-ramping, conversion of fiat currency into crypto and so on. That needs to become easier and easier to use. Is happening already, right? So we see a global crypto adoption is following approximately the same trend as the internet did back in the 90s. So it's coming quite fast. And the second trend we need to see is for retail investors to get interested to invest into real world assets like real estate. And we are seeing that as well, right? So that's actually following pretty much the same trend as sort of investing into stocks did back in the 70s and 80s and 90s. We see the same sort of annual growth rate of smaller investors investing into real estate. So it's happening. It's coming together.
Brilliant. So it's all moving in the right direction. It's just a case of people perhaps becoming a bit more comfortable with it, and it enters the mainstream. So with that in mind, DigiShares has launched Rex, its platform for trading tokenized real estate. Do you think that's pretty much given you a first mover leading edge in this market as it continues to mature?
I hope so. It's certainly the first exchange of its kind. There are other exchanges for trading tokenized real estate or tokenized assets in general in existence, but none that are focused on real estate, the real estate asset class. We think that one of the necessary elements really in becoming successful is to achieve critical mass in a single asset class, right? So we chose to focus on real estate, to have one place where real estate investors could meet and invest. And one place only where real estate asset owners could list their assets, right, and specialize in this. we think that's going to be important to reach success, because real estate is traditionally a difficult asset class to work with and to make liquid. So hopefully that's going to work out for us.
Brilliant. Yeah. So moving on to Valereum's investment in DigiShares, can you tell us a bit about how the relationship between the two companies began?
Yeah, it actually came out of a discussion with another investor that we sort of got introduced to Valereum, and we've been getting to know them over the last few months, and have understood that their strategy fits well into what we are doing. So today we view Valereum really as a kind of aggregator of different crypto and blockchain technologies and infrastructure providers, putting together a group of companies that are have very little overlap, but can strongly, I would say, support each other's competitive growth in the future, and with a lot of synergies and areas to collaborate, and basically creating a win-win-win situation. I would say not just for us, but for the other companies that they're investing into. It's great to be part of this process, and I can see a lot of advantages for DigiShares in growing this opportunity in the future.
Brilliant. So with that in mind, what sort of initiatives can we expect to see DigiShares and Valereum working on together from here?
I think it will be announced over the next few months, and I'm not sure I'm allowed to say too much, but we will definitely collaborate on, I would say, mutual referrals of customers, right? So they have a huge network of people that are connected to potential customers of ours, potential partners in different countries, right? So that's the low-hanging fruit that we will exploit immediately. But there are also other areas where we can collaborate on getting licenses, developing specific markets, and so on. And we can, for instance, also make use of technologies that are provided by the other companies in the Valereum group. So there's a lot of opportunities.
Brilliant. Well, I look forward to hearing more about these developments in the future, perhaps having you on again to discuss when more information is out there. In the meantime, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
If you enjoyed this interview, then give us a thumbs up, a like, or a retweet. Subscribe to us on YouTube or follow us on Twitter, and hit that notification bell to be the first to know when we release new content. There's loads of great content on our website too, across all our programs at stockboxmedia.com. Thank you for watching.